What is up, guys? Happy Pokemon TCG here. Today, guys, I have a fun deck crawl for you. We threw this thing together, and it's actually really sweet, and I figured I would go ahead and cover it for you guys. So, pretty much the main focus of the deck here is going to be Charizard EX now. Charizard had a lot of hype coming out, but it just didn't live up to it. But this is going to make it somewhat playable and really easy to get out, honestly. So Charizard has Wing Attack for 60, and it has Combustion Blast for 150, and you can't use the attack next turn. So 150 damage is a lot of damage, but it just isn't enough. So the way we're going to try to help that out is we're going to play. He just played a 2/2/2 Crobat line. Crobat, of course, puts 3 damage counters on Pokemon whenever it's evolved, and of course, Golbat does 2. And these are just proxies for the others, the legal one, if you will. And so, turning into that 150 into 180, 170, just adding up some extra damage and knocking out a lot of those Pokemon. You just can't one-shot really. And also 4 energy seems like a lot, but we're gonna help that out with actually a 2/2 Volcarona. This Volcarona is really sweet, actually. It has the attack Solar Birth. Search your deck for a basic Pokemon. Put it on your bench and then search your deck for 2 basic energy cards and attach to that Pokemon. And so pretty much what you're going to be grabbing with this deck is you're going to be grabbing Charizard, you're going to be grabbing Lugia basically, which we do play 2 Lugia in here. Just have a secondary attacker and you can just slap a DCE on and start attacking with immediately. And yeah, pretty much the goal of this deck is just use Solar Birth, get these Pokemon out, and then evolve to add some extra damage. And that's pretty much it. I mean, it's a really cool concept. It's really fun, and just something to kind of mess around with. And also, I forgot to mention, for consistency reasons, of course, we play 2 Shaman, just for the setup ability. And for supporters, we're going to 4 Sycamore, pretty standard. I'll play 3 Blacksmith. 3 Blacksmith are in here just to charge up Charizard, add some extra energy to it. Pretty much the goal of this is to get it set up as quick as possible. And Blacksmith really helps. Plus, if one of your Charizard or Lugias or whatever just happens to go down, you can get Charizard just set up back immediately. We're pretty sweet there. Also, we're going to play 2 Lysander just to just bring up stuff and pick them off. Maybe your opponent's trying to set up an attacker and use bats to damage a little bit. Use Lysander that sucker up, Combustion Blast it or whatever, and just knock it right out. AZs are in here just to pick up your Crobat lines and pick up damaged Pokemon or pick up Shamans and set up again. AZ is pretty sweet. For the trainers, we have, of course, Muscle Band. Muscle Band is in here, of course, to add even more damage. For the theme of this deck is just to do as much damage as you absolutely can and kind of overwhelm your opponent. Of course, we have 3 VS Seeker. This is in here just to grab these supporters back, maybe your Blacksmith or your Sycamore or something like that. Really interesting engine, honestly. We're also going to run a couple Fiery Torches just in here to get the energies in the discard pile. And of course, we run 2 Ultra Ball and 2 Level Ball. This is just to search out your Pokemon. And really, you're kind of looking at it thinking, this is a weird engine, how does this work? But honestly, it's been working pretty well. Really, all you need to do is just get that Volcarona out, use that attack, and you're pretty much good. Charizard has a high retreat cost, so we're going to play a couple Switch just to get your stuff out of the active spot.
And Combustion Blast.
And Combustion Blast also, so you can switch into a Crobat, retreat it, and just keep using Combustion Blast. Thank you, Ricky, for mentioning that. Professor's Letter just to get the energy in your hand pretty much. Next up, Silent Lab. This is going to stop a lot of stuff like Shaman EX and just whatever other annoying basics there are to have abilities. Your opponent can't Hoopa while it's out. And plus, it's a counter stadium too, so it just gets rid of their stadium. 2 Scorched Earth. This is also going back to the engine, helping you draw some more cards and stuff. This engine may seem weird, but trust me, it works. For energies, we have 4 DCE, and of course, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fire energies. This, of course, is just a Combustion Blast. But yeah, that's pretty much overall the deck. Just pretty much just use Volcarona, get the stuff out, and then use your bats to damage it a little more. It's a really fun deck. Honestly, this is just in here for fun mostly. You guys definitely give this deck a try and tweak it if you would like, and let me know down in the comment section below what you did to it and if you liked it, or just if you have any ideas, and I'll do it in the near future. What I want to do is I want to do Volcarona Yveltal. That's something I'm going to be working on in the future. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I love you. This is Epic Pokemon TCG signing out. Take care, guys.
Enough.
It won't.